Hello everybody, and welcome to Wish TV. And I'm your host, Johnny Wish. I know I promised y'all an interview with Booty Cop and my homeboy Beat 'em Up Bop from the Bird, but there was a little issue at hand that I felt that needed to be handled, so I had to call a special report. First of all, I realized a lot of things that I've been, the way I started this show, it may be a little inappropriate to, some people, but for a lot of people, it was just, some enjoyment. And everyone who knows me, they know that I love to joke and laugh and stuff like that and just be me, And I'm thinking that some of my actions are being taken the wrong way. Now, getting to the matter at hand, I want to tell everybody about a situation that occurred this morning. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm a barber. I'm a professional barber. And I've been, cutting hair around here for like, 26 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? I started when I was 13. But I like to rap. And now that I do this, I like to do stuff like this for fun. So today, I had a guy come and knock on my door at my business in the rain, called me outside, and asked me to sell him a sack. Now, I don't sell no weed. Now, just because you see me, doing what I was doing the other night on here, blazing and just talking, having fun, I was just doing this to have fun. I didn't know that I was going to be getting the feedback and everything that I'm getting. Now, I'm starting to realize that a lot of people is liking what I'm doing. So, I just want to send a message, especially to the little guy that came. I don't sell no weed. And not only that, don't come to my business or come on my property trying to talk about buying no weed and no drugs from me. I don't sell weed and I don't sell drugs. I have a profession. Now, the other night on one of my segments, I said about accountability. I mentioned that, and that's something that people need to, look up. Now, I'm a man by mind, and I must be held accountable for my actions. So, what I did, maybe it was inappropriate, but it was just in, just having fun and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because, who don't smoke a little weed? That's everyday culture. You got people in the most high positions and offices that, they do more than that. But, I didn't think that, puffing a little joint, drinking my little Tanqueray, you know what I'm saying, was going to make people take things and run with it the wrong way. Not only that, I'm thinking that some of my lyrics in my songs is also making people judge me in other ways, and they taking things and running with it. Now, the other night, I sat here, getting burned up, all that good shit, and I did one of my oldest songs that I wrote 10 years ago called Come Smoke With Me. Now, on the second verse of that song, there was a line where I said, talking about a half a better, holler at me anytime. Now, that didn't mean come at me talking about no half a pound of weed. I was talking about smoking a half ounce. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. But I see that people taking things and running with it. And that's just like in my song Addicted. When I was telling about some of the stuff that happened in my younger days, I was 18, 19, 20 years old when I was going on the stuff what I was talking about, in that first verse of that song. So don't get it twisted. And I want to send this message, and I want to send it clear. I don't sell weed, and don't come to my business while I got people there asking me about no weed. Now, I admit, I burn the hell out of it, but I don't sell shit. Now, what I do sell is fresh ass haircuts and CDs with my music. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not coming to me to get no fresh ass fade or a Johnny Wish CD, don't come to me asking me about no damn weed. I'm just being honest with you. This real shit. Now, I had a couple of my older peers come by, and even they've been, watching Wish TV because they're hearing about it. I didn't think it was going to be nothing like that. I thought it was just going to be, a couple people might see it and laugh and joke, and we just talk about it, and, that's it. But I had people like, John, you might be really on to something, man. That's a good idea. And they already know when football season comes, this thing really going to be something else. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. This show, as well as my music, even though I'm talking about my life, is for entertainment purposes. That's what I do. I entertain. But That's what real rap artists do from the time that we come from. We talk about our life and we put it on music, and that's what creates, you know, something special. When you have an artist and the music going in together, coincide, that's something special. And that's what I'm about, you know. I'm not advertising, you know, drugs or nothing like that, but I mean, yeah, I smoke a little weed, which weed ain't bad. Hell, they're trying to legalize it anyway. And another thing you need to know that you might not know, hell, when I was young, I used to have seizures and shit. So right now, that's what the weed, you know, they trying to make this weed legal for people having seizures. I don't want to have no more damn seizures. So I'm going to smoke, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, all that being said, you know, I like to apologize to some of my older peers that I really have respect for. You know, I didn't think that, you know, people would, you know what I'm saying, take it so serious. Because it's just John, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me. You know, I go as Johnny Wish on the music. But I'm John Smalls, man. At the end of the day, I'm the same little dude, you know, little fat, little snagger-tooth dude from back in the day, look like Nick on the Parenthood, back in the day, playing ball in the yard. Just done grew up now, you know what I'm saying, having fun. Just, you know, just trying to, you know, make light of situations. And besides, this show really gonna be a lot about comedy. Now, you know, I enjoy making people laugh and stuff like that. That's just what I do. So, with that being said, I realize there's gonna have to be some changes made about some of the things going on, you know, on Wish TV. And like I said, after talking to some of my older peers and everything, you know, that's just something I'm gonna have to do because they're part of my audience. And what I do it for y'all. Because believe me, with all the little gang violence and the, you know, people getting killed and the murders and stuff going on in Baltimore County in the past 3-4 years, man, people need something to cheer them up, to, you know, to try to, you know what I'm saying, bring them out of the rut, man, because the death angel been lurking around here for a long time now. So, just trying to change some things, man, have some fun, lighten up, you know what I'm saying, and let's, you know, let's just enjoy life, man. But, I just want to make that clear. Little niggas, don't come around here talking about no damn weed. I don't sell no weed. I'm just like anybody else. I buy me a little nick sack or a dime sack, I get me some grape cigarillos, and I get my mind right, and I give y'all shit like this, and a funky ass song on a tight ass accordion beat. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, and that's all it's gonna be. So, you know, I like to, you know, thank everybody for the support, you know what I'm saying, and people, you know, voicing their opinions and their ideas, you know what I'm saying, because constructive criticism can be a great tool for success. Now, I also want to let people know that criticism and hating is two different things. Now, I ain't no dummy. I know what a nigga hating, and I know when somebody criticizing. So, to be honest, I love haters because y'all make me do it even harder, you know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate y'all, and right now I ain't got too many haters that I know of, so I might have to start taking some applications for some haters. But, hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, I love everybody. Just like I said, when I first came on Facebook, there was a couple things happened a few years ago. I'm leaving that alone. It's over with. And I think a lot of people nervous because I rap about stuff happening in my life, but it's certain stuff I know to just let it go and leave it alone. I'm not going to bring it up in music, but it's certain things that may not be too serious that go on in my life. I'm going to rap about it. It's my life. It happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm like ODB. I'm going to give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, stuff in the past is in the past. Let it go. We're going to leave that bullshit alone. It's all love. And I'm trying to bring this town up to where it's supposed to be. Because Williston has a whole lot of talent here. But somebody got to step out and put everything on their back. And I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm that dude. It takes a lot. And right now, I'm being honest with you, it's taking everything I got. Everything. Y'all seen them 3 chicken wings and them 2 pieces of bread the other night on that plate. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta do what I gotta do because nobody gives you shit. You got to earn it. And I'm gonna let y'all know some more shit. I've been so serious about this music and shit lately that I came home a few weeks ago. I knew it looked kind of dark in my house, and I look at my stove, my clock wasn't on. Man, they had cut my damn lights off. But I asked my neighbor and them, like, hey man, y'all got lights over there? He like, yeah. I was like, damn, what's going on? And I called around here, Mr. Smalls, you just been cut. damn, cut my lights off. So I had to go do what I had to do, get my lights back on. And no, it wasn't selling no damn weed. So, with that being said, that's how much energy I'm putting into this music. You know what I'm saying? Because I love this, man. This is what I do. I've been doing this ever since I was 8 years old. I love this music. I love the rap. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? And it gives me a chance to show what I learned in high school back in the days. Because that's what I apply to my music. So those of you who like my music, and you like the way everything is put together, that's because I paid attention to English class. And I want to tell all younger people, if you're watching, which I know you are, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to English class, man. If you want to rap, if you want to sing, if you want to be a writer, composer, whatever, pay attention to English class. It will take you a long way. And another thing I like to tell young people that want to rap, learn to minimize your use of subordinated conjunctions. That's what makes your rhymes come out, and that's what makes poetry what it is. And that what that means is eliminating your ands, ifs, buts, ors, and stuff like that. And and just putting it in your line on top of your beat, and you'll sound good. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? But you got to pay attention. And but I said all that just to let you know that if I offended anybody or sent the wrong message, I apologize. And I understand my older folks coming to me, talking to me, because they telling me like, John, we want to see you be successful, man. We don't want to see these folks around here bothering you and doing all this slick shit just because they seen you smoking a blunt and people going out saying all this other stuff, And I understand where you're coming from. I respect that. And I respect you for, for coming to me, let me know, and I appreciate it. Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you shit. And believe it or not, when you get to the point where you almost at the precipice of blowing up, some of the people that you think your closest people will be the ones that try to fuck you up. So I mean, it is what it is, man. But you just got to know how to deal with it. And I feel like I'm strong enough to try to go ahead and make this thing happen. And this Wish TV thing, I hope it be alright. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all something to laugh about and have a good time. But I might not can get on the burning bush no more. You know what I'm saying? For safe. So, but ain't nothing gonna change this here now. Cause I'm gonna drink my back out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like this Tanqueray. Believe me. Like I said on the last segment, it will change your fucking life. But for the best. You know what I'm saying? Because it brought me back rapping. It brought me back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? And when I step to that mic, I feel something that, it eases me. You know what I'm saying? It gives me a peace of mind. And that's something that's hard to come by these days in a place like Williston. You know what I'm saying? So, I would like to say thank you. I appreciate all the love and support. And, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to get Boudica in here. And my boy Beat 'em Up Bop from the Bird. And we're going to give y'all something, some little funny shit that, somebody can chill, laugh about it and have a good time. And I hope you enjoy. And this is Johnny Wish signing off from Wish TV. Peace.